Okay, One Piece chapter 856. Now, this was a decent chapter, but I feel like the pacing was a little bit slower than usual. But no, they have pretty much wrapped up everything that was going on in the the Mirror World, and the stuff with Brook as well. So, there's definitely some progress there. Now, this chapter confirmed that Peckham's is okay. So, Aladdin, people were speculating back then Aladdin was probably the one who saved him, because, he fell into the sea when when Capone shot him. So, since fishermen can control other fishes, they can probably, save Peckham's out of that situation. And, Jinbei seemingly knew some information that was going to happen at the tea party. So, it might be Peckham's that told him, because, Peckham survived. So, Peckham's might have told Jinbei and his crew, like, this is going down in the tea party. You guys should probably tell the Strawhats, tell Luffy, like, this is not going to end well for everybody. So, so I'm glad they pretty much wrapped up everything that happened in Mirror World, because I'll be honest, I was getting tired of the Mirror World, But, if everybody's together now, Jinbei, Peckham's, they're all together. So, that part is pretty much wrapped up, and they're probably going to see Luffy. They're probably going to meet up with Luffy and the Visa plan somehow. Again, I've said this before, there's too many parties involved in this whole cake arc, especially the wedding, because each party has their own plan, seemingly. The Vinsmoke, Capone, Big Mom, Sanji and Luffy are probably going to plan something in the next chapter or a couple of chapters. Pudding has her own thing going on, because she's a mysterious character herself. She's a dark horse in a way. We don't know what she's planning, because she has some type of ulterior motive. I don't know. And another thing is the people coming into the tea party. So the tea party guests, they may also spike things up. A lot of people saying Scupper Gabon's gonna show up. I don't know about that, but the tea party guests even spikes things even further than what it probably should be. So a lot of crazy shit should go down in the tea party or the wedding. Like, it could be one of the two. I think the wedding is probably gonna be where shit actually gets crazy, because the tea party happens after the wedding, right? So if they have the wedding right now, they're not gonna have the tea party. So I don't know. There's some crazy stuff going on there. I'm not sure which timeline the tea party is gonna. Is it the tea party before the wedding, or the wedding before the tea party? Is it either one of those two? I might be wrong. I don't know. But some crazy stuff is gonna go down. Now, in regards to Bobbin, I can already see the community branding him as trash already. The community, they're not gonna hold back. Again, we can guess Capone's crew took him out, because we saw like 3 silhouette, which is probably like Vito, Capone, and like what's the other guy's name? Gotti. Yeah, the huge guy. These are probably the 3 people who took Bobbin out. Obviously, it was 30 dudes against Bobbin. So Capone's pretty much got his whole crew with him at every time, because he has that devil fruit. And I don't see too many people surviving Capone, but obviously Capone himself is strong in his own right. So I can't be sleeping on Capone, man. He's got some hacks ability. He's seemingly teaming up against Big Mom at this moment, but I don't know if he's with the Vinsmoke or he's just on himself. But he might do some type of diversion where both parties will go against each other, and whoever comes out on top, who's the weakest, he might go against them. So Capone, yeah, he's doing his thing. And Bobbin is not looking good right now, yo. He's reaching that level in the community where people might start calling him garbage. The whole smoker situation, too many L's. I don't know. But Bobbin, he might show up again. He might stand up, or he might just be done for the arc. I don't know. But the tea party is tomorrow, because it is nighttime right now. So next chapter might be the tea party. I don't know, or the wedding. It might be one of those two, because it's nighttime right now, and we're probably gonna get a transition to morning time. But obviously, the Luffy, Sanji, and Jinbei, all those guys need to meet up to make a plan before everything goes down. Now, I'm actually kind of happy that Sanji and Luffy met at the end of the chapter, because I was waiting for that, because the pacing, it was the final pages of the chapter. So that's good. And Sanji gave Luffy the reasons why he was holding back. Like, Zeph was at risk. They're going to kill his sister, the Vinsmoke, and he has the shackles on him. Like, a lot of things that were holding him back. He kind of is off his back right now. so he can finally get the support he needs from Luffy, from Jinbei, and all those guys. Because Sanji, throughout this whole arc, he was looking kind of depressed, he was looking down, and I feel like he needs to like do something to make up for that face he lost, man. Because like Sanji, too many L's. Like again, throughout the new world, he's been taking too many L's. People are branding him as trash. You know, I don't think so, but you know, this is his arc, so he should have his moment pretty soon. He finally has the backing he needs, so I think they're gonna start making up a plan. Because you know, Luffy said he was gonna like, yo, let's wreck that party. Let's wreck that wedding. You know, Sanji, being known as the tactic guy, you know, the strategist in the Straw Hat crew, should come up with a plan himself. I don't think we're gonna know about the plan. We're just gonna see them put the plan in action, because you know that would be more hype. You know, if 5 of these guys, Capone, Big Mom, the Vinsmoke, the Tea Party guests, Sanji and Luffy show up at the wedding, and we don't know whose plan, who's gonna do that, who's gonna do this, we don't know whose plan, like that's just gonna be like, yo, this is gonna be a clusterfuck, this is gonna be a mess, and that would be hype. Like the Tea Party, man, there's a lot of hype surrounding the Tea Party, the wedding. I don't know which one comes first, but you know, either one, whichever one comes first, there's a lot of hype around that. So you know, Sanji definitely needs to start putting that work in. I'm expecting Sanji to come up with like a crazy plan that will probably get him out of the whole cake situation alive, because you know, we're dealing with a Yonko here. You know, there's not too much you can do, but you know, if you have the brains, you can probably escape somehow. Your options are kind of limited, so Sanji needs to pull some great stuff. In regards to Bobbin like fighting Sanji, I'm guessing we'll never see that, because I'm surprised like Oda kind of just he just made that setup in last chapter of Sanji kicking Bobbin in the face, and he just kind of threw that out the window with, you know, Capone, seemingly Capone's crew taking out Bobbins. Maybe Bobbins was really not meant to fight Sanji, so Sanji needs to get a 1v1 in this arc. I don't know if it's against his brothers or might be one of the commanders, I don't know, but you know, yeah, the Tea Party is looking kind of hype right now. I feel like One Piece is getting at where it should be, because you know, I mean, this arc is pretty hype, but you know, the last recent chapters I wasn't feeling it that much. But again, like we're waiting for this stuff weekly, so we shouldn't expect too much from one chapter. So as a whole, this arc is looking good, but we're on break next week, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I will probably see you guys soon. It's Pharaoh, and peace out.